transport aircraft, one now in service with its first two operating nations, and I gather doing a pretty sterling job. An all-British flight crew today, but this very much, of course, a multinational program, as is the case with Airbus products. Rolling now, the Airbus A400M, the AIRBUS. Once everyone, the aircraft turns away through just over 45 degrees. With a nose up attitude of about 25. Very impressive for an aircraft of that size. Not just new aeroplane, new engines as well for Europrop International TP400 turboprops of 11,000 shaft horsepower each. This one of the Airbus test aircraft. There were originally 5 aeroplanes in the test program, though that has now been released to 3, reduced rather to 3, as it progresses and as production aircraft begin to be delivered. Really starts in the design phase. A lot of large aircraft, they would be restricted to an angle of back of about 30 degrees or so, mainly because of the strains on the fin and the rudder area with high side loads. But this aircraft, capable of up to about 80 degrees, very strong, and not just an airshow performer, it has practical military application as well. Topping out on that turn is about 1,200 feet. Before descending in towards us once again. As of June, the A400M flight test program had seen some 2,300 flights being completed by the 5 aircraft in the course of over 6,500 flying hours, and Airbus says that 90% of the development and test effort for this aircraft is now done. In fact, the A400M that performed the type's first flight, which took place in December 2009, has been retired for future preservation, and one of the other ones put into flyable storage. This is because production aircraft are now very much arriving in service. The first one for the French Air Force was delivered last year, and already the first Armée de l'Air A400Ms are being employed operationally. They've supported the French military commitments in Mali, amongst other things, and the Turkish Air Force is the second air arm to receive the type. The UK gets its first one in September, and Mark, this has seen a great amount of redevelopment at Fries Norton as the base prepares for this and other aircraft.
Absolutely. I got involved with Project Future Bride about 11 years ago, and it's finally complete. About 5 years ago, you could see the building site, the largest building site in southeast England, from about 13 miles away at 5,000 feet, but now virtually complete, and this aircraft is really the last thing in the last jigsaw to complete Fries Norton as the world-class air mobility hub for the Royal Air Force.
Slow speed pass there with gear down, and this aircraft can fly very slowly in fact enough to refuel helicopters, which is one of its other roles apart from airlift.
And in my day job, I'm the Release to Service Authority for the Royal Air Force. A lot of work ongoing now with my team to get this aircraft with a release to service for September this year. So as you said earlier, Ben, about to become a very regular feature in the skies over this area.
Yes, the AIRBUS C1, as it will be known in Royal Air Force service. And after Britain gets its first AIRBUS in September,